Hey there everybody, Mr. Katashi here. Welcome back to another video. Alright, so today we are going to be making a tier list. Alright, so as you can see here, I have 5 categories. I have they would destroy me, it doesn't look good for me, fair fight, not a challenge, and they would die. And of course down here we have all 9 of the TF2 Mercenaries. Alright, so today I'm just going to be kind of comparing my strength versus theirs and just see, how I stack up. Which of them would maybe, just completely destroy me, and which of them, maybe I'd have a fair fight, or maybe I would just completely destroy them. This seems like a pretty interesting idea to me, so here we are. Also, I want to quickly address something. The last video, I think it has currently, as of recording this, I think it has around 80-something views. Yeah, that's really amazing. I just want to go ahead and thank you guys for even watching a second of my videos. I mean, that really means a lot to me. Just the fact that someone takes at least a second of their life, to just watch my video is just so amazing to me. I'm genuinely just really thankful, guys. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let us begin. Alright, so the Scout. Alright, so he's pretty skinny, but I know he works out. Alright, so, he's a Boston boy, he's pretty fast. I'd have to say that, it probably wouldn't be that big of a challenge, but it might be a little difficult catching him. Because he's so fast, he can run circles around me, but you know what, I think if I get a hold of his neck, he's probably toast. Alright. So yeah, I'll put Scout in the not a challenge tier. All right. Next up, the Soldier. Okay, so first of all, this guy is not sure if you guys know this, but his sanity continues to deteriorate over the days. So he just becomes crazier and crazier as he gets older. But yeah, he's a pretty buff guy. He could really do some damage to me. Not to mention he's been killing Nazis back in Germany. Back in World War II? I think it was from 1945 all the way to 1949. So basically, he's been slaughtering. He's been really beating up Nazis for a good 4 years, even after World War II was over. So this guy's pretty crazy. He's pretty strong. I'd have to say it doesn't look good for me. I mean, he could probably really mess me up, but I don't think he would completely destroy me. All right. Next up, Pyro. All right. So he's pretty innocent. He sees the world as kind of like a playful, little beautiful place. Because of his pyrovision goggles, of course. And I think, quite honestly, I think it'd be a bit more of a fair fight. Just because, he's not as weak as Scout, but he's not, as strong as Soldier. So he's kind of in that middle ground there, I'd say. I feel like I would have a decent chance against him. You know what I mean? It'd be a good old fair fight. So I don't know. I think that's about right. Alright, Demo Man. Alright, this guy's pretty badass. I'll tell you that for sure. I'm just gonna tell you right here and now, it does not look good for me. Alright, this guy would just hit me with a bottle and just I'll wake up the next day on the sidewalk and I'll just be like, what the hell just happened? Alright, I mean, this guy would destroy me. Alright, well, he wouldn't destroy me per se, but I'd say it doesn't look very good for me. That's for sure. Because he's a pretty good fighter, I know that for sure. Especially when he's drunk and he's got his Eyelander. Oh, that's terrifying. All right, moving on to the Heavy. All right, so this is a pretty big man right here. Okay, this is a really big man right here, and I'll be honest, guys, I don't have a face cam right now, but if you were to see me, compared to this guy, you'd probably laugh. All right, so I'm just gonna go and say that this guy would destroy me. All right, I mean this is a behemoth of a man. All right. I mean, this guy would just throw me across the room, and he'd barely have to lift his pinky. I mean, I like to think of myself as decently fit, you know, and you know, I don't have a six pack or whatnot, but even if I did have a six pack, I'm not as large as this man. I mean, this guy could just eat me, you know, for breakfast. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say he would just definitely destroy me. All right. So moving on to the engineer. All right, Uncle Dane, the Century Man. All right, so I'd have to say, I probably have to say he's not a challenge because I feel like, you know, he's kind of I think he might be shorter than me. I'm not exactly sure. Now that's not to say that all short people are just weak or something. That's definitely not true. Please don't think I'm saying that. But I feel like I have a pretty good chance against the engineer just because, you know, he's more of a technology kind of guy. He's not really, you know, he's not really a fighter per se. So I feel like I'd have a better chance with him than with, for example, the Pyro. All right, so you know that's my reasoning for putting him in not a challenge. All right. So the medic. All right, so this guy's also pretty insane. All right, he has like I think as of now, as of comic 6, I think he has 7 souls. Correct? Yeah. He gave 1 to Satan for a pen, and his original one was taken by, well, you know, Satan. So all right. So I'd have to say it's either fair fight or it doesn't look good for me. I might have to say it doesn't look good for me, possibly. You know, because I mean, I think he's you know, he's pretty crazy. So you know, I feel like he'd be doing some crazy things during our fight. I don't know. It probably doesn't look good for me. You know, he's probably gonna be like injecting me with like baboon urine or something. I don't know. I feel like if I fought the medic, you know, he's pretty crazy. You know, like he's kind of like the soldier, except you know, he's just like normally crazy. The soldier's just you know crazy because his mental health is deteriorating. But yeah, I feel like if I fought the medic, it wouldn't be all that good for me. All right. Okay, so Sniper Billy Cheese. That's I don't think that's his real name, by the way. It's not. I don't know. Billy Cheese just really stands out to me. Anyway, all right. So I feel like I really feel like Sniper would probably be either not a challenge or they would die. You know what? Let me change this real quick. Sniper goes in not a challenge. Scout is going to go in they would die, alright? Because, quite honestly, now that I think about it, Scout, sure he's fast, but I mean, if I get a good old grasp on his neck, you know, I think he might go bye-bye, alright? You know, I'm not like a super tough dude here, you know, but like, I feel like if that would happen, you know, he'd probably be dead, you know? But yeah, Sniper, he's in the not a challenge section because I don't know, he seems kind of, you know, he's fit, but he's not really jacked, so he's just kind of skinny, I guess you could say. So I think you know it wouldn't be too difficult for me to you know give him the good old 1-2. I'm not sure, but you guys maybe could discuss that in the comment section below. I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah, I think that would be not a challenge. All right. And Spy, the Master of Disguise. Oh, okay, hold up. Let me get rid of this. He doesn't belong, then they would die tier, I swear. Alright, oh, okay, I guess we can't change that. Alright. Guess I'll just keep that there then. Alright. So, Spy, alright, he's the, you know, the rogue. He's the Master of Disguises, alright. I feel like if I were to go in a fight with the Spy, if I'm being honest with you here, he'd probably have some kind of like cyanide pill, like just like secretly tucked in his sleeve, and he would just kind of elegantly throw it into my mouth mid-fight, you know, so, and you know, just completely just, well, you know, kill me. So, you know, but at the same time, it's just a little pill, so, you know, I'd probably be able to, you know, not swallow it. to be honest with you guys, I think it might be a fair fight between me and the Spy, because the Spy, he's clever, he's a master of disguise, he's pretty elegant, he'll put up a pretty good fight, I think. I mean, we've seen the Meet the Spy video, we've seen him, kind of just finesse the entire blue team, So I think it might be a fair fight between me and him, quite honestly. But yeah, alright, there is the completed list. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Tell me if I was wrong about these guys. Tell me if maybe, for example, I don't know, this is just an example, maybe you guys think Scout is somehow magically stronger than Heavy, alright? You guys can discuss that in the comment section. Feel free to tell me, a little bit of criticism always goes a really, really long way. But yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and once again, thank you so much for just the amazing support on the last video. Really, I don't think I've ever gotten 80 plus views on a video before, because I've actually, on this channel, I've actually had multiple videos that I deleted because I thought they were childish, just stupid, but I've actually never gotten this many views before on a video, and I think currently it's also at around 5 likes. So that's pretty impressive. I think the most I've ever gotten is probably 9. So, seriously, you guys, I just can't thank you enough. It really means a lot to me. I'm probably just going to be doing this thing for, a little side hobby. But, hey, that could change maybe one day. I don't know. I'd love to do this for a job. That'd be amazing. But, we'll see. Only time can tell. But yeah, enough wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Mr. Katashi, signing off. Have an amazing day, ladies and gentlemen.